Welcome into Miami Dolphins today. I am Harrison Graham. We got to talk Deshaun Watson trade rumors because a lot is buzzing here on this Wild Card Sunday. Dolphins may not be in the playoffs, but they are in the headlines at least a little bit. So Chris Mortensen of ESPN dropped this a couple of hours ago that Deshaun Watson continues to be unhappy with the Texans, which isn't very surprising because they told him he would at least be involved in the hiring process of their new head coach, also for their new GM, and that is not proven to be the case as Deshaun Watson continues to be unhappy and have no input on what the Texans are doing because Eric Bieniemy was not someone that they interviewed. So Deshaun Watson remains in Houston, but he remains unhappy. And Mort hinted that, hey, he might entertain the idea of being traded to the Miami Dolphins. Now, he's not reporting that the Texans are actively shopping Watson or anything like that, simply speculating a little bit and hinting at the fact that, hey, Deshaun Watson could like the idea of being traded from the Texans to the Dolphins, which is why we are talking about this on today's video. Now, would you trade for Deshaun Watson? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Should the Miami Dolphins try to trade for Deshaun Watson? We'll make this the pinned comment on today's video, so type Y for yes or type N for no. Now here was the tweet from Chris Mortensen saying, reports about Deshaun Watson's unhappiness with the Texans are accurate, and he is still angry, blah, blah, blah. He wanted to be involved in the process, and that has not been the case. Now, he also added this. Sources say Watson could play hardball with the Texans about a trade. His new $156 million deal came with a no-trade clause, but informed from a source that he would consider a trade to the Miami Dolphins, in which Tua and additional draft compensation would be going to the Texans. And that's the thing about Miami when it comes to a Deshaun Watson trade. They got a lot of ammunition. They've got the draft capital. They have a young quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa that didn't play great this year, but still has some upside. Went number 5 overall, obviously, this past season. This could get interesting if Deshaun Watson actually formally requests a trade from the Houston Texans, which as of now he hasn't done, but he's made it very, very clear that he is unhappy with what things are or how things are going with Houston. So pick a quarterback for me. Type DW for Deshaun Watson, type TT for Tua Tagovailoa. Which one would you rather have? Obviously Tua's a little bit younger, but guys, come on. DW, right? Let me know. DW, TT. I'm obviously typing my DW for Deshaun Watson. Now, here's the deal. If the Dolphins make a trade, like trading for Deshaun Watson, if anything major happens, we're going to make a video for it right here on Miami Dolphins today. So get subscribed, youtube.com/Dolphins News. Subscribe and turn on notifications. All you got to do is hit that bell after you subscribe. And, hey, you'll never miss a video here on the channel. If the Dolphins trade for Deshaun Watson, we're going to be covering it. So make sure you hit that sub button. So here's kind of where I'm at with this trade idea. Watson to the Dolphins for Tua, number 3 overall pick this year, which ironically came from the Texans. You can send that back. And number 18 as well. I think the Texans would ask for one more pick, like a second or maybe even another first, but I would start with this if I was Miami. If I could talk Houston into taking this deal, I would absolutely do it. I think the Miami Dolphins would win this trade if they can get Watson for Tua, the number 3 overall pick, and the number 18 overall pick. What do you guys think? Who would win this trade right here? I think it's a no-brainer. It's Deshaun Watson. Yeah, you trade your 2 firsts this year, but Miami's had a lot of draft capital in recent years. If you can get Deshaun Watson for only 2 first-round picks and Tua, I think you absolutely should do it. Deshaun Watson's 25 years old. Type MIA, type HOU. Let me know who wins this trade. I think the Dolphins need to make a phone call. I think they need to call the Houston Texans, Nick Caserio, the new GM, and be like, hey, where are you guys at with all this? I mean, is Deshaun Watson a guy you guys are going to try and rekindle this relationship with? Because I think based on what the recent reports are, he wants out. Now, I don't know that he's formally requested a trade, but he's clearly unhappy. And if you're the Miami Dolphins, a team with a lot of ammunition, you feel like, hey, our defense is set. We've got some young talent on offense. Trade for Watson, add maybe a receiver in free agency, then boom, you're ready to go. You've got an absolute stud at quarterback, an undisputed top 10 quarterback, a fringe top 5 quarterback at the age of 25. That's hard to find. You at least owe it to yourselves to call the Texans and see where they're at, because this guy does it all. Elite passing quarterback. He's a good runner as well. He's mobile. He's an excellent leader. This guy went to 2 national championship games in college, won one of them, and was taking the Texans to the playoffs every year before Bill O'Brien decided to blow up the franchise. Like, Deshaun Watson is exactly what you're looking for in a franchise quarterback, and if the Dolphins can get him, they absolutely should try. Now, if they were to trade for him, everybody's like, oh, the money, look at next year. $10.5 million on the cap. That's not that much, guys. That's like a little bit less than what Ryan Fitzpatrick cost against the cap this year. That's not a big deal. Sure, it goes up significantly in 2022, but still, $30 to $37 million for a top 5, top 7 quarterback at the age of 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's not overpaying. That's really good value for a guy in Deshaun Watson, and especially for 2021, the financials would not be a big deal. Now, Miami Dolphins Today is a part of a bigger channel, and that is Chat Sports. We have a bunch of Chat Sports YouTube channels, including our primary channel, which is just Chat Sports here on YouTube. And we broke down some of the top destinations for Deshaun Watson just a few days ago. But if you want more just NFL coverage, head over to Chat Sports and subscribe. The link is below. It's youtube.com/chatsportstv. We cover, of course, a lot of teams over there as well, but just don't dive quite as deep into one individual team. We cover the league as a whole. Latest NFL news, rumors, mock drafts, because the offseason is here for a lot of teams, trade destinations, and a whole lot more. Go click that link. We'll put it in the description as well. It's youtube.com/chatsportstv. We'll have NFL coverage over there all offseason long. Now, obviously, there's the Tua side of this thing, and mixed bag review, right? From year one, played in 10 games. He was okay. Didn't turn the ball over a lot per se, although he could not keep up with Josh Allen and threw 3 picks in that Week 17 game. But, hey, Josh Allen's playing at an MVP level, so you're not going to rip your rookie quarterback. It's kind of an incomplete grade for me because, 1, we haven't seen a full season of Tua, and 2, lots of injuries around him. Devontae Parker missed time, Preston Williams, Jakeem Grant, the running backs were hurt. Like, it's hard to judge Tua based on this, and while he's a cheap quarterback, and while it's not completely fair to him that he didn't play great this year, I don't care. You still should owe it to yourself to go try and get Deshaun Watson. We know what Watson is. We think we know what Tua could be, but we know what Watson is. That's my main takeaway on all of this when it's like, oh, we just drafted Tua number 5 overall. Who cares, man? Deshaun Watson is incredible. Tua might be really good someday. Maybe he won't. He's got a lot of injury history as well. So there's a lot more unknowns with Tua Tagovailoa than there are with Deshaun Watson. If I'm Miami, I am taking every shot I can at getting Deshaun Watson. So would you trade for him? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Again, this is the pinned comment on today's video. Top of the comment section. This question will be right there, and you guys can reply. Y for yes, N for no. I gave you my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.